How's everybody doing today? Always a fascinating time. Today I want to talk about, guys, to help you expand on your mind and the powers that you have, that you are a powerful creator if you know how to tap into this stuff. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I'm going to show you, I like to use my experiences to reflect to you guys, so you can see, man, he's experiencing the same thing, but no one's talking about it. So he's talking about it, now you start to wonder, like, because a lot of us may feel isolated because we experience these trippy things and we get confused, right? We're like, is this how the universe works? I don't understand how this stuff works. So I want to show you to unlock what's called your true power, or just show you how you are so powerful that you can create anything, and then what's preventing you from getting to that goal. So we're going to cover all of that today. I'm going to give you some personal experience, my trippy stuff that's happening. The first thing I want to talk about is, let's talk about the universe, us. So there's three fundamental things is possible. Either something created the universe created itself, or it always has been here. You know what? All three of those possibilities are, either way, they're so unbelievable. Either one is unbelievable. But the fact is, we are here right now. And the fact that we are here says that you are indeed special, or we are all special, because you came here to do something special. And I talk about this all the time. I say, the iron in your blood is from an exploding star. The atoms in your body has been here before you have been here. So what is it that prevents you and I from achieving our goals? It's a matrix, how we were brought up. You see, guys, everything that you are being taught in the matrix, and you guys know when I talk about the matrix, just how our system is governed, our schooling, religion, just how we're inundated with a certain concept of reality. But nevertheless, the matrix is designed to keep you away from the truth about the powers that you have within yourself. Mark, how do you know this, man? Are you are you a conspiracy theorist guy? You talk about conspiracy stuff, man, You have proof of this? Well, I'm going to give you the answer right now. And you're going to answer this question yourself. I'm not even going to answer it for you. I'm just going to put it to you, and I'm going to make you think, and the answer is going to come to you, and I can guarantee that when I put this forward to you, you're going to say, like, damn, that dude is right. All right, check this out. Why is it that everywhere you look, everything is about fear-based? When you watch the news, when you watch anything, it's all about drama, anxiety, fear. There's your answer. When you live in a world of fear, you exit your conscious self. Let me repeat that again. When you live in a world of fear, you're going to exit your conscious self. What does this guy mean by conscious self? Well, if you don't know this, here's something psychological about the mind. You see, anytime we get negative thoughts and they cycle, your subconscious shuts off your conscious mind. You actually get into a trance. Did you know that? That's why people cycle so much with negative stuff. The news propagates this. But the big picture I want you to understand, guys, is that everything was created, now designed for the matrix. A lot of it just distraction from you. So Mark, what is my true self? Your true self is fearless. Your true self is love. Your true self is light. Your true self is empathy. Your true self is non-judgmental. Your true self is ultimate confidence, to know that when you look up in the night sky and you see how big this vast universe is, you can understand, like, damn, man, I'm really powerful. But why can't I see that? You can't see that because you've been shut off through our programming, how things are. As I said, I want you to remember this. Remember this, guys, everything is propagated to keep you from you. Those who know will know what I'm talking about. So that's very profound. Now, what is your true power? Like, how can you exercise this stuff? Well, you have a very special gift. The gift you have is that you can access this world by using this mind. You can actually become the best version of yourself by doing simple methods or techniques that if you perfect them or practice them over time, they become perfected. And I'm talking about meditation, I'm talking about visualizing, I'm talking about affirmations, I'm talking about your focus, I'm talking about clearing the subconscious, I'm talking about connecting with your higher self, which is the most important one, to connect with your authentic self. All of those. So do you know what I mean now when I say this isn't taught, this isn't something structured in the matrix? That's what I mean by, I said everything is designed to keep you from the truth about yourself. Now, it's so interesting how the universe works. And I'll tell you a story. First, let's talk about these repeated numbers that everyone sees so much. And again, the reason why people are so confused when they see synchronicities or repeated numbers is because it goes back to what Mark says. Everything is designed to keep you from the truth. This is why you feel weird or freaked out when you see, oh, what's these numbers are talking to me. Like, oh, something's wrong. I just keep seeing 444. That's because your brain has been acclimated to a system of logic. Your brain has to say, it has to make sense. Remember this. You live in a universe that doesn't make sense. So now you're getting the picture. I'm talking about how things move you away from what you want, because if you're really connected with who you are, when you see synchronicities, the light would click and you know your purpose. But the universe will keep sending them to you until you understand the big message. So that's why you will see them for years or months. Some people will get them and turn them on, and they'll see them 333. And some of them are wondering that in their head, they're like, man, am I going crazy? I don't want to tell my family, I don't want to tell people I'm seeing these crazy numbers, because you fear you get ridiculed because of how the system is set up. It's set up to make you look like the weird one. It's set up to make you look like the sore thumb, but you think everybody's normal. You're the only normal one. Everyone is lost. They're searching for themselves. So I just want you to see big picture. That's what I want you to think about. Big picture here. So let's talk about my experience with manifesting. I'm gonna show you how the universe works and show you how powerful you are and how things line up. And I want to talk about, everything happens for a purpose and a reason. And this is gonna break it down and show you. So it was Thanksgiving? Yeah, so Thanksgiving. So I got invited by one of my tenants so I bought this property. It's like a duplex. I used to live there first, so you guys know my story. I won the lottery, and then I got my car, and then I won some more money later on. And then the duplex I was staying at, I actually bought it from the lady that owned it. So I bought it, and then I fixed it up. So it's one of my properties. So I got some tenants there. And he called me. He's like, hey, Mark, you should come over for we're having some Thanksgiving, like, not barbecue thing. He's gonna put some like food on the grill. It's like some Caribbean stuff. It's like like jerk chicken and like fish and all that stuff. And I was like, oh man, okay, I'll come check it out. So I went to check it out, and I still had some of my old mail going to that address. So they were junk mail though. And then when I got there, that day when I got there, because I wasn't going to go, but something said, you need to go, Mark. So I decided to go. And the day I went there, I got there, everything was good. He's cooking some good food. He had some good music he was playing. Everything was going good. And then something said, go look at the mail. I checked the mail. So there was this mail from the DMV, right? Motor vehicles. I'm like, what is this doing here? I thought I changed my address. But apparently I did not. They still had my old address. And I had this ticket there. And this ticket said, when was Thanksgiving, right? It was Wednesday, right? Or Thursday, one of those days? Yeah, it was Thursday. And it said that I had to pay this ticket by December 3rd, or my license or all my registration stuff would get suspended, right? So I was like, oh man, good thing I came here. So Friday we're closed. So Monday, I went up to the DMV thing. And I was like, hey, how come I got this ticket? I never knew. She's like, yeah, you had this ticket since last year, but because of the pandemic, a lot of stuff was slowed down. So, but you got to pay it. So I was like, all right. So I paid the ticket. And as I paid the ticket, I was in the area, and I said, oh, I got to go get some groceries. So I go to this Winn-Dixie Plaza. Actually, I'm in a plaza right now where I did it. So I went there. So as I'm going into the store, on the floor, on the floor, my eyes caught this. So you know when you park, they give you these big tickets and it has like numbers on it. So if you're like in a parking lot or somewhere, they give you these things. And the ticket number on the ticket, it was like 1570. And I just said, huh. And I was like, hey, I might as well play. I'll just play that one out because it was just so weird. See, I'm so tuned in, man. So like when I see stuff like that, it just clicks. That's a higher self thing, and that's something. So anyway, I said 1570. So I went in there. I was like, all right, I played. So I took my card and I played it. Played 4. I put 1570 straight, 1570 straight box. I played it midday, and I didn't think nothing of it. And that was Monday. It was Monday, right? So Monday is when I went there this past Monday. So guess what? You know what came out? The next that same day when I bought the ticket, it came out. I played it. Was it Monday? I went. I think it came out Tuesday. Or the same day? No, it was actually Monday because I remember it was in the morning. But anyway, the number came out and it was 1570, and I won like the whole. I won thing. I got like straight, so it was 5,000, and for straight box it was 2,500. So like $7,500 right there. See, do you see what I'm talking about now? Do you see the big picture here? Think about that. That's how powerful it is, guys. So I like to backtrack, and I want to show you that how the universe. You see, things happen for a purpose or a reason. See, if I didn't get that ticket, if I didn't go down there, if I didn't do all of that, I would have never been lined up to receive that abundance blessing, whatever you want to call it. So what I want to show you guys is that everything that's happening in your life was already set up for you by you. The things we do, the things we experience, it's no coincidence. It's a planned thing. And now that takes me to whose planet? You, your authentic self, your higher self. When you came here, before you came here, you made a pact. You planned stuff. Your overall destiny is already made. Your purpose, your overall purpose is already created for you. Because there is no way these things could be coincident. Because I backtrack. I said, okay, what's the chance of me? It's a good thing I went to the Thanksgiving, because I would have never known. He would never told me about the ticket, and Monday my license would have been suspended. But my mind says, this guy called me. He never calls me out just to say come. And all of a sudden I was like, I'm gonna go, and it never happens. I just don't go places like that. Then I went in there, and then my mind says check the mail. I never even checked the mail because it's junk mail. There was a thing, blah blah blah. Then Monday I went, and then when I was leaving the DMV, the courthouse, whatever, I wasn't planning on going to Winn-Dixie. The mind says go to the Winn-Dixie, get something. I went, and the paper was on the floor. Where is that coming from? That is coming from a higher self of power, and that's called your true self. So you have to learn to tap into that. So how can I tap into that, Mark? How can I become like that or do like that? Well, you have to start to plug out from the matrix. I don't watch stuff that's like negative or fear-based, like the news, all that. Cut that junk out. I meditate. I visualize every night, and I talk to myself. I connect with myself. I ask questions and affirmations, and I see what I want and I expect it, and I do that over and over again. And that's where you go into this world, this different reality that exists from this one, and that's where you pick up all these things. So you see these things happening. I'm pointing them to you. You're like, some of you may be experiencing them, but you don't know how to put them in context. Now you do. So that's where your true power lies. Your true power lies in your ability to go into your mind's eye. You have to, guys, you have to be comfortable with talking to yourself. Ask these questions to yourself, because you are a reverberation of the universe. When you ask a question, you're going to get an answer. When you put it in the present tense, you're going to get an answer. See, this is what I'm talking about, where they don't show you or teach you this stuff. That's what I mean by I said everything that you're experiencing is designed to keep you from the truth. Some of you stumble upon these information. I call them glitches. But that's just something I want to share with you and show all of you that you are that powerful. Same thing that's happening to me is happening to everyone, including you. So what I want you to start to do is start to plug in. Very simple. Everyone, before they go to bed, should ask themselves 3 questions in affirmation form. These questions should be things about what you want to achieve, what you want to create, and how you want to feel when you get your desires. Very simple. Close your eyes and visualize. You get up in the morning, you keep your mind focused on what you want. Practice with discipline, game over. You'll start to experience this thing. And another important thing, let me show you something even more powerful about this. You see, once you start to get into your desires, without attachment, they become entangled with you. What that means, entangled, that means they are going to start looking for you. Like a lot of stuff I do, you know guys, like a lottery thing, I started that, but I'm entangled with that. Everywhere I go, it's like something's showing me about lottery or numbers or anything like that. And it's so trippy. And when I first started, I was big in the lottery, but now I'm not even too big in the lottery now because I got so much other stuff going and I still play, you know, but I'm not indented as I was. But it just goes to show you that once you become entangled with something, it's never going to leave you. It's always going to be showing you the signs to help you to manifest. Not just lottery, it could be maybe your career business, whatever business you're in, whatever your passion is. If you become entangled with it, it's going to search you out. So that's what I want to leave you with today. Remember your power, do these methods, you'll see great results. Thanks guys.